friends, if you have a pound of ground beef and you are in the mood for some Mexican type of a dish, I've got a great Mexican casserole recipe that we're going to put together today. But it doesn't happen in a casserole dish. I am going to make it though for under $20, and it's going to feed a large group. But remember, it doesn't happen in a casserole dish. Let's get into it to find out what type of a dish I'm going to use. The secret's out. We're going to use a Bundt pan for this taco casserole. We need a 12 or a 15 cup Bundt pan, and you're going to spray that down with some grease there. Then you're going to take your flour tortillas and you're going to cut them into strips, like maybe 1.5 inch, 2 inch strips. You're going to take those strips, not the curved edges, just the solid rectangular strips that you get from cutting the round tortilla, and you're going to place them in the Bundt pan like you see me doing here. I'm going to take the one edge up into the center of the pan, and then the outer edge hangs over the Bundt pan while I'm overlapping each strip. You see that each strip overlaps onto the other strip. There we go. Next, we're going to start building the casserole. The first layer is cheese. So we're going to split our cheese up in half. We're only going to use half of the cheese. Then the same thing with our taco meat. We're only going to use half of the taco meat, and you're going to place that on top of the cheese. We're going to save the rest of the meat for another layer here in just a moment. On top of that, I've got some black olives. I'm going to toss them in here now on top of the meat. If you don't like olives, you can omit that. Now, I did saute some onion and red bell pepper in some olive oil, and so I'm going to place that mixture on top next. And then I'm going to take the round edges of the tortillas that we cut, and I'm going to make a tortilla layer there on top of the vegetables. And I'm going to completely cover that with 4 round edges. Next, I'm going to come back with some more cheese. I'm going to make a nice layer of cheese on top of the tortilla layer. And then I'm going to take my crunched up nachos or tostada rings, and I'm going to crunch them up and make kind of a nice firm crunchy layer on top of that cheese. Next up, I'm going to bring in another layer of the flour tortillas. So these are the ones that we cut up. I'm going to use up some cheese now on the next layer on top of the flour tortillas. And then I think next we're going to come in with the rest of the taco meat. Yes, so here we're going to use up the remainder of our taco meat here on the next layer. I'm going to use it all up. You can see that it's getting taller and taller now as we keep building. Then I've got some black beans, and I love black beans. If you have refried beans or anything else that you like with your tacos, would be a great addition to this casserole as well. I am going to finish it out with the onion mixture with the red bell peppers to use up all of that mixture that we pre-made. I'm going to press this out to make it sure it's even. I have a few black olives left, and then I'm going to come back in with another layer of the flour tortillas here at the very top. So I want the very top completely covered with tortillas, and then I'm going to start moving the outer tails of the tortillas that were hanging over the side, and I'm going to start folding them into the top of that Bundt pan, just like I'm doing here. I'm holding them with my fingers. There we go. So it's all going to be folded right to the top of that Bundt pan, and now I'm brushing it with melted butter. That gives it just kind of a nice warm, crisp look and touch to that outer layer of the casserole. It is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes, and I'm going to pop up a recipe card for you so that you can take a quick screenshot. There we go, 350 degrees. We're going to pop her in the oven just like that. There we go. And perfect. So now here's our recipe card. You can take a quick screenshot of this recipe card, and then you'll have the full recipe. And I also would invite you to hit that like and subscribe button if you love cooking with me as much as I love cooking with you. That way we can see a little bit more of each other. Now we're going to get that taco casserole out of the oven, and we're going to flip that Bundt pan over, and it's going to make a beautiful taco casserole ring. Let's go to it. Okay, friends, here we go. This is straight out of the oven, so it's very, very hot. But you can see how everything kind of browned up. My tortilla on the top browned up because we brushed it with that very nice butter. Now, what I'm going to do here, and of course the camera is rolling, we are going to flip this out because you would want to serve this. You got to be able to cut it, right, and serve it to people. So I'm going to flip it out, and it's going to be a beautiful, nice Mexican casserole taco ring. So here we go. Let's do it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Didn't that turn out beautiful? Now this is fun. You can see exactly how it was wrapped there in the Bundt pan. Now this is fun to make, of course, for the fam, but I mean, wouldn't this be great to take to a party? I mean, you're gonna be the talk of the party if you take this to the party, right? So I made this taco casserole ring under $20. I use my ground beef, which is an easy ground beef dinner recipe, especially if you're in the mood for some Mexican, right? So I'm pretty proud of that, and you can be too. So we're gonna taste it here. I'm gonna give it a moment to set up, and then we're gonna cut into it, and we'll just taste to see how it all cracks out to be, right? If it tastes good. Okay, we're gonna do a little cut action here into our taco casserole ring. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see there. Let me turn this around for the camera. So look at that. That's beautiful. You see it just kind of stacked real nice in there. That is beautiful. All right, now we're gonna test drive it. Here we go. Look at there. Oh yeah. Look at that cheese dripping off there. So delish. Now, if you've got any taco sauce, I'm gonna dollop a little bit of sour cream on mine. You can have some shredded up lettuce. I might put some taco sauce on mine too. I'll put some of that on the top. And then I need my taco sauce from over there, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. Probably saw my sink full of dishes there on that one. So I'm just gonna put this right here on the top. Just a tad for me, there we go. Now, here is the $1 million part. No, I'm not gonna, you can put lettuce on it, but I'm not gonna put any on there. Oh yeah, look at those black beans in there. You put refried beans, you can put anything you want in your taco casserole, right? Pull some of that tortilla out. Oh yeah.
10 out of 10.
Oh man. Friends, you're gonna love this one. I can't wait for you to try it. So good. Perfection. Now I just let this set up for about 20 minutes out of the oven, so it was pretty easy. So let's do this. If you make this, come back to the video and tell me in the comments how it turned out for you. I'm anxious to hear. Super easy recipe, ground beef, taco casserole, easy dinner, and very economical dinner too. So hey, listen, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.